Hi, I'm Amy from Diamond Dance, and today I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite exercises for active back and shoulder flexibility to help you improve your back bends. Today we're going to start with back extensions. So we're going to start face down on the floor. And we don't want to relax our core off, so we don't want to be too arched through that lower back. Instead, I want you to slightly tuck that tailbone under. To do this, I'm thinking about squeezing my glutes and tucking my core in. From there, we're going to place our hands behind, palms to the floor. And I want you to think about your shoulders not sitting up towards your ears. Instead, I want you to pull those shoulders down, and we're going to try and squeeze our glutes as we lift up as high as we can, and then returning back down to the floor. Now I want you to take a nice big exhale as we lift up, and then inhale as we lower down. For our second exercise, we're going to do back leg lifts. For this one, we're going to be face down on the floor. To set yourself up correctly, it's very important that we don't just lie here with an arch through our lower back. Instead, we want to try and think about tucking our tummy on or activating our core by tucking that tailbone around. From there, you can just rest your head on your hands, and we're going to go single leg. So you're going to try and squeeze the booty, lift the leg, and then lower back down to the floor. Again, squeeze, lift, and lower back down to the floor. Now, as I lift that leg up, I really want to pay attention that I don't arch my back to lift that leg up. Instead, I'm tucking my tailbone under, so I've almost got a gap between my belly button and the floor. As I squeeze the booty, lift the leg, and then lower back down. Now, it's also really important that we don't just bend the leg in to lift it up. Try and keep your leg as straight as you can as you try and squeeze the glutes and lift the leg. For our third exercise today, we're going to focus on our shoulders and the active flexibility in those shoulders. So for this one, we're going to bring our arms straight up above head. I'm just going to face the other way so you can see what I'm doing. So again, we're going to begin by bringing those arms up above head, and you're going to try and shrug those shoulders all the way up towards your ears. And then from there, we're going to just proceed to pulse back and then return back to the start position. Now, it's really important that as we pulse back, that we don't actually use our back muscles to pull those arms behind. So we don't want to arch back into this one. Instead, keep that core switched on, so tummy tucked in, keeping those shoulders shrugged up towards those ears, and then we're just going to pulse and return back to the center. Now, don't stress if your arms don't go too far back to start with. This one can take a little bit of practice and is a lot harder than what it looks. Now, I'm also making sure with this one as well that my arms are directly above, like straight up above my shoulders. I'm not out here. So keeping them in, shrugged, pulse back, and then back to the center.